Good morning, everybody. Good morning on this new president's first day in office. That's right. So, pretty exciting. It's January 21st. We had our new president swear in yesterday, January 20th. So, it's pretty exciting. It was good. The way my other president left wasn't cool, but you know what? He didn't do anything anybody else's way from the very beginning. So, but you know what? I think, and I know this is going to sound weird, I think that's what makes him more unique than anybody else. Anyway, trying to empty out I want to get rid of my this wax warmer. I think it still had a little life left to it, but I don't know. I was sitting there yesterday watching TV, and I was like, I don't smell anything. This was the sage. I don't smell sage. I ain't smelling nothing. So it's time to go. But instead of putting this one in the freezer, because as you could see, I don't know if you could see this. Now you can. The seam is so close and embedded into the bowl itself. That's going to be a little bit hard. It's been harder to get these out. So I've come up with a solution. And I just boiled a little bit of water, and I'm going to take a bowl. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up, and I'm going to take the bowl here with the wax warmer and set it into, as you can see, the bowl is going to rest. The heat is actually going to generate this to where this is going to come out, and it makes it easier than to, what I was actually doing was pouring the water in and watching it bubble up. It basically looks like a science experiment, but this actually works a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do. Ay, ay, ay. So how was everybody's day? I hope good. Had a good sleep. Did what I had to do. My husband was home yesterday for the swearing in ceremony of the president, which was pretty cool because at least he got to be home to watch it. And it was his day off anyhow. So I'm just, you know what? I'm going to do this over here, I think. So this way you can see it maybe a little better. I'll bring the camera over. Hopefully that's good enough, maybe a little bit more. And it's hot boiling water. So, let me see. Why don't you come over here with me? I'm defrosting a steak right now, so that's my husband's dinner. There's the boiling water. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to set it. You don't have to have it sitting in the boiling water all the way, but it is. There you go. You just want to generate the heat, and the heat is actually going to loosen that up. And I'm just going to scoop it out with a paper towel and then wash the bowl out. And it works because I've done it already. Okay. Went to the mall the other day. My husband seen online, we're into the Cobra Kai thing, absolutely. And it's funny because I'll be honest with you, when the Karate Kid movies first came out back in the 80s, I had posters all over my wall of Ralph Macchio and, I don't know if I had posters of the other guy, but anyhow, the show, I think, is much more better. I mean, I know it continues from the movie. Everybody's an adult now. Everybody's grown up. Everybody's still fighting. They still have that personal vendetta against each other, which is what makes the show good. So my husband, we were on Box Lunch online the other day, and I seen Cobra Kai shirts. My husband goes, I want one. I want one. Okay, I want one. All right, fine. Let's see if the mall has them. So we went to the mall the other day, which was Tuesday. And I filmed a little portion of the video because what it is that I got my K-cup holder, as you remember, and this K-cup holder is doing amazing. So that sits right here on my counter. So my husband and I, we went into Box Lunch. They had Cobra Kai shirts. That's good old Cobra Kai dojo. So he wanted that shirt. And underneath it says, strike fast, strike hard, no mercy, which is their motto. So, you know, the thing with Box Lunch, their shirts run small. I wanted for myself an extra large. This happens to be a 2X for my husband. And with shirts like these, even though they're going to probably run a little small, I don't put these in the dryer. You can't, because they will shrink. So Box Lunch had a deal. You buy one, I think you get the second one 50% off, which was great. I also had Box Lunch money in my emails, but what I didn't realize is that I says, well, to the lady behind the counter, I said, I think I have some. She says, wait. She says, you don't have anything on your account. She says, but we did send you the emails. And she says, right now you got 30% off. So not only that, they applied that coupon to my price, which is the buy one, get one half off. She totaled it. Then she took 30% off of that. So it was amazing. So I got these shirts for like 20 some odd dollars for the two of them. So what was it, like $12.99 each? Fine. That's how they figure it out. Now I wanted a 1X. Unfortunately, they only had large. So I like big shirts. I like things to hang off of me. That's just me. It's always been it. To me, the bigger the better. Even with sweaters. Even with sweatshirts. So what I usually do with my t-shirts is cut the necks off. And you know how I feel. I have the thyroid condition. I have the thing with the neck. I just don't like anything near my neck. Right now, this thing is even bothering me. But this is mine, and I got it in a large. It is a little bit smaller than what I would like. Box Lunch shirts do run small. Just remember that. But I got one for myself. So, being that we're continuing the Cobra Kai kick, and my husband with his Funkos managed to get, we were looking online, I was hysterical laughing. I says, now you're going to want this, right? He says, of course I am. He got the Johnny Lawrence Funko Pop. I think I showed you this. I wasn't sure if I showed you this in one of my videos. I'm not even sure what I did anymore. This was last week. And I see here on the back, it says, oh, look, I says, Johnny Lawrence, I says, and Daniel LaRusso is on the back. So my husband says, well, I got it. You can't have one without the other. So, yesterday in the mail, little Danny LaRusso came home. And that's what he looks like. So now we have the only two that's in the series. That's a matching set. I'm sure, you know what, this show has been taken off. I'm sure they're going to come out with the rest of them in Funkos. They really will. So, we got the arch enemies. And in my house, there ain't no fighting. There is no fight. They're going to shake hands and they're going to make up whether they like it or not. Because I don't need that crap in my house. There we go. So side by side. I'm going to take them out of the boxes. I'm going to have them standing facing each other, though. That'll be cute. But these are my husband's. So. Okay. Now, as you'll see, if you could see, it is now starting to soften up around the sides. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a paper towel, and I'm just going to scoop that out. That's going to come out. I know it will. I'm wasting my paper towels. I'm going to lift it, and I'm going to scoop it out. And that didn't take long at all, did it? There you go. There you go. Came out. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to wash the rest of the bowl. And that's going to be it. That took what? A good 5 minutes maybe? And I think that's easier than pouring the water on top of it and watching it bubble up. Like a science experiment. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I just scooped the rest of it out because what it is that when you add water to this, it'll harden again. And then I'll have to scrub it out, and I don't want to do that. So while it's soft, get as much out as you can. And then I'm just going to wash the bowl out. And there you have it. So, the heat will generate it. Ooh. And then I'm just going to put a new cube in. I have the lavender one. So I have a lavender cube. Now for that size bowl, these size cubes are wonderful. So, anyhow, I think that's really it. I wanted to try and go to the mall. I don't know. It's already 11:45. I'm not even dressed yet. Maybe I'll just wait. I'll just hang out. I'm expecting something from Amazon tomorrow also. Besides my K-cup holder, there is such a thing called, it's called a countertop riser. And what it is that it looks like another shelf. It's for someone, you know what, it's for people actually with small spaces. They don't have enough counter space, so they want to raise something up so that they can put something else underneath. Well, that's not what I want it for, but it's going to look cute anyway. Right now this is a mess. I will show you. And I'll move all this stuff out of the way here. Right now I have my toaster. And my toaster, what I did was I purchased 2 Dollar Tree riser shelves. Now those shelves usually you can use it for anything. You could put them in the closet, raise your plates up if you want to separate plates. Like I may want to do here when I want to reuse those and put them in here and rise these plates up over the bigger plates. So this way I can get them a little bit easier. Something like that. Well, anyway, right now I wanted it for the toaster. And the reason why I wanted it for the toaster, sorry, this is such a mess over here. I'm going to clean this up. Is because of my canisters. When I'm going to do something, first of all, like one of the things my husband, has a habit. All men do this. They don't move anything before they use it. Oops, they don't move anything before they use it. So what they're going to do is they're going to keep banging into this. And they're just going to keep using what they're using without moving anything. I have to move everything. So the riser is a little bit, well, it's not even a little bit. It's a lot higher. Hopefully, if I work this out right with the measurements, because I did measure, I will be able to put my canisters underneath the riser and have my toaster up higher. It's a bigger riser. What they use this kind of a riser for is basically a microwave oven. I don't know, my microwave is over here, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm just trying to make things a little bit more neater and structured over here because it's bothering me. And last year I had gotten a set of these canisters on Amazon. They're 3 different sizes. This is the biggest size. This is the problem for me because hopefully the riser, it will just fit. And maybe I'll have a little bit more space. This way I can get the canisters out of the way. My husband will be able to use the toaster without having to not move anything. These canisters are great. It was a set. They come in 3 sizes. They actually match my cabinets, which I was flipping out over. These were, I think, $30 for the set of 3. And I got these last year. One of the peeves, one of the reviews on it, was that it's because it's all ceramic. Even this top is ceramic. So you may want to be careful. And I always tell my husband, if you grab some, do not grab it by this. One of the reviewers, and they showed a picture, was this thing snapped right off. And, this is ceramic. So I don't even know how I would replace that. I would be totally upset, however. And one of the other things is that the rubber, they says, oh, they don't fit. The canisters, the tops don't fit. Right. They're not supposed to click in. They're not supposed to. They're just supposed to set. Just leave it set. Let me see if I can hold this. This I have my tea, and I have my Twinings tea. And it's just supposed to set. Okay? So what I came up with is a more snug fit. How these worked these were actually in reverse. What I did was I took off, these remind me of rubber bands. What I did was, on this side is a flat surface. That was the surface that was showing. I took the whole thing off and I reversed it, and then I have the grips. As you can see the grips. So I reversed it from the smooth side to the grip side, and that seems to help it better. That seems to give it more of a snug fit. And that's fine. But do not. If you have these canisters, and I love these canisters, do not grab it by I told my husband, please don't grab it by the handle, because if you break it, I'm going to be very pissed off. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to replace them. They come in numerous colors. I think they come in black, they come in beige, they come in blue, but these matched my cherry wood cabinets. These are cherry wood. I love it. I love it. So I want to display things nicely. Excuse me. And, I keep the tea bags in that one. I keep my sugar in this one. Now the thing is that I don't just put the sugar in, because here's the trick. I mean, you're gonna clean this out every time? Really? And I don't want bugs or anything. I just don't want it. So what I do is I get a plastic bag, and the sugar is in here. Now if I want something, I just take the bag and I just go and then I scoop out the sugar. But my canister remains clean, and that's what I want. So that's it, and there's my sugar in there. I don't want to drip it because it's going to pour. And then what I do is I pick it up, I twist it, make sure it's, make sure it's neat, and then I just put that back in, and then I just put the cover back on. This cover is a little bit more loose. So somebody says, oh, the covers don't fit. They're all the same size cover. They're all the same size hole. So I have no idea what you people are talking about. They're all the same size hole. Okay. And that's it. Now, what do I have here in the third one? I don't even know what I have in the third one. Oh, okay. Coffee. Okay, I still have coffee. Dollar Tree has nice... I see they have, I see so many Dollar Tree videos. They have nice jars. Some of them actually have clear tops. But then I saw other jars where they have a black top. I may get that. Right now I'm using an old coffee container, and I filled this up with coffee. I took the label off, I cleaned it, and I think that's cute, but it has a blue top. What I'd like to get maybe is a jar with a black top and just keep some coffee on the side. And that's what I do when I want to use my coffee maker. But they're glass jars, and I have to remember, they're shatterproof and everything. I want to see. Maybe I could get down to the Dollar Tree over the weekend. I don't know. By the time I get to the Dollar Tree, my Dollar Tree probably doesn't even have anything anymore. I haven't been down there in like 2 weeks. So I'm really not crazy about my Dollar Tree. I'm just not crazy about it. It's just, I don't know. That just, you got to be down there when the store opens in the day they get the stuff. And then you know what? The supplies, they really don't get that many supplies. Right now they have Valentine's Day and they have St. Patrick's Day stuff. I'm not into it, right? I have all my decorations, so I don't need any of that. All right, people. I'm just going to finish up my coffee. Oh, what I also got was from Box Lunch was this pin. To me, this was kind of like an impulse add-on. I think I had to add $2 more extra in order for me to use my lunch money email coupon. And I saw this online, but I seen it hanging up behind her while she was talking. I says, oh, wait, I'll get this. This is an adorable Minnie Mouse. I want to say a Minnie Mouse springtime flowery pin. I think that's cute. These types of pins, I would probably, like on my denim jacket when the weather gets warmer. I would probably wear it on my jacket. I mean, I know just like to lose it would be terrible, but I like pins like this. These things I don't really collect. I know they have a series of these type pins at Box Lunch. And this one was $8.90. But I wanted to get it. So, maybe the thing kind of, if you want to wear one, I would get 2 of them. If you want to wear one and keep one. I'm not into that. I don't want doubles of anything. So, all right, people. That's really it for me. Last night, I will say one more thing. Last night, I took my shower. I used the Bath & Body Works Bake Shop. I did a review on the lotions the other day when I went. And I used my chocolate-covered cherry. Oh, my God. All night last night. I'm watching TV. My husband goes, what the hell are you doing? I'm smelling myself. I smell like a chocolate-covered cherry. I love this scent. So far, this is my favorite scent. The raspberry jam donut, I'm a little ticked off about because I hate strawberry pound cake. Raspberry jam donut is on the style of strawberry pound cake, so I'm kind of iffy on it. It's going to take me a while to ease into that one. The custard I didn't use yet, but I know because I smelt it, I'm gonna like it. But this one right now, chocolate covered cherry, is my favorite one out of the whole series. So it just smells like a chocolate covered cherry. What else can I say? Oh my god! And sweet liqueur is in here. I'm gonna read it one more time. Rich milk chocolate, red cherries, and sweet liqueur. And let me tell you something. You smell the sweet liqueur. You smell it. I always do that. You smell the sweet liqueur with the cherries. You really did a good job on this Bath & Body Works. You really did. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to leave. That's going to be it. Have a great day, people. Have a great Thursday. Love to all on this new day of the presidency. Let's hope the old man does what he says he's going to do. That's all we can go for. Everybody want to change? You got it. My thing is, my saying, and I'm just going to come out and say this, you got your foot in the door now. What you do on the other side of the door is up to you. And that's for the president. So let's see what he can do. You know, it's worth a shot. All right. And again, woman vice president is nice. That's nice. That's all nice. Okay, we got a woman vice president. Let's see what she can do. You know? We could have had a woman president in 2016, Hillary Clinton, but it didn't go that way. So let's see. Let's see what happens. All right. Love to all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please do what the country is being asked to do by wearing your masks. It does help. It really does help. It does save lives. Really does. All right. Love to all. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.